So, I am butchering my planner again. Woo! I found that it was too thick. It had too much bulk, so I am removing some of that bulk. So what I'm doing here is that I'm removing, I think it's one signature, or maybe two, that holds my August pages. So I just ripped the pocket from the inside cover at the front, and I cut along well, I've counted the pages or checked that they belong to the same signature, and I'm just cutting them out where the signature ends. So this is the journaling insert that I have finished, my August journaling insert. So I'm removing the cover that I glued directly onto the first page, and now I'm going to glue the planning pages for August directly onto the first page of the journaling section. But first I realized that I have to transfer some information, some project spreads from the planning, the August planning pages, to actually a new insert for my planner that is going to house all my work project spreads and possible next actions. I have a home possible next actions insert, and I realized that I think I want to try this with work next actions as well. And I'm adding the project spreads because they're more, I don't know. When I removed August, I wanted to remove all of it so that what's left in my planner is only September and the pages after my monthly booklet pertaining to September. And there's no room for work project spreads there. So I thought, well, why not put it in this insert so that everything work related is gathered in one place. So I am writing all the information on each work project and transferring the tabs to the work insert, and as usual using my color-coded pens to do it. And now it's time to glue. My life consists of gluing and ripping things apart. So yeah, I'm gluing a couple of pages together, just, the end pages of the signature that contain the project spreads that I'm abandoning. And putting a lot of glue on the journaling insert, the front page of that, as it were, and just pressing them together. So now the planning for August and not the planning because I've painted over it, but that section of my planner is now glued to the journaling for August. And here I'm just adding more project spreads to the the work insert. So you don't want to watch all of that. So, time jump. Okay, I'm done with my project spreads, and I'm putting the work insert into my planner. And adding, I counted up the pages so that I can put calendar spreads at the beginning of the book. I'm not sure yet if I want to do that, but keeping the possibility, as it were. And quite a few of my project spreads still remained in the book, but I wanted to remove bulk, so I am removing bulk. So here I'm just ripping them out. And I just cut out the final few pages. And those contained home project spreads that I transferred to my September pages, the ones that come after my monthly booklet. So yeah, I'm duplicating information and throwing the old pages away, which you could debate the wisdom of, but that's how I wanted it, because this will probably not be relevant after September. So yeah, I rewrote it more prettily, and it's just more structured, and I like it this way. And I wasted some paper, but sometimes it happens. And then it was time to glue the front page, the new front page, to the inside cover. So I'm using wood glue. I always use wood glue. No, actually, what I'm doing here, sorry, I'm gluing the cut off edges. You know, there are edges still left from the pages I cut off, so I'm just gluing them to the cover to begin with, to make it sturdier. And just checking to see if there's less bulk. And then I need to archive the cutout pages and the journaling insert. So I looked in my stash of begun covers and found this one with brown suede. And I considered a few different papers. These are papers that I have painted, or rather dyed in acrylics and watercolor, and then I've painted them actually with lacquer, with the kind of lacquer you put on wooden paneling. And I like the look of it. You can't really write on it unless you use non-water soluble pens. So I haven't used the pages, but they really fit this cover and the August lion cover page. So I chose to use them for this. And I'm just trying different sides of the paper and choosing the best one. So this is what I came up with. And again, I'm using wood glue to glue it to the inside cover. Just spreading it over the paper and making a mess. I'm always making a mess. When you get glue on suede, that's not great, but things happen. What can I do? I'm not a patient person, so I have to live with the results, and I do. At least I'm using a vinyl glove, I'm taking some precautions for once. I really like the colors. They're really autumny, autumn colors. This book, this cover isn't very thick, so it will probably house the August pages and journaling insert and September, and not much more. But that's okay, because I think I want a new book for October, and I already know the cover I'm going to use. It's black with like glittery orange spiders webs and stuff. So it's a different vibe that will fit October and November, I think. And here I tried taping the pocket to the insert, as it were, the actual book. But it didn't really work. I didn't like it, so I just put the pocket directly onto the inside cover and glued it there. And so far the lion book is loose, so I'm going to use perhaps elastics to hang it off the spine, or I might actually sew it in. I just don't know yet. And now I'm trying out different trims to sort of fill the hole between the ugly holes between the beautiful things, and I finally decided on this trim, which is it's not very blingy. It's not spectacular in any way, but it's it's the right amount of color, and I don't know, it's pretty, but it doesn't sort of pull your attention away from like the lion and the the writing, August and stuff. So yeah, I think it fit the book. And here I'm just adding something to the spine, a picture from, I think it's from a wallpaper sample book, where they have swatches, and there was this picture of the wallpaper on the wall. And this is from that picture. And, just save everything. You never know when you're going to use it. So I thought it fit with the color scheme. And yeah, I just put that on the inside of the spine, because if you catch sight of it behind the insert, it doesn't look ugly. And I needed to cut it down several times because it was too broad. But that's just what you get for being spontaneous and not measuring anything, which is fine. So yeah, just pulling it off and cutting and pulling it off again. But finally, I think I found the right size, and there is a gap, so you can sort of see the cardboard between the trim and the picture, but it's brown, so it's fine.